What type of drone bag do you actually need? Do you need a dedicated FPV backpack, or can you just get away with a normal one? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the brand new PGYTECH FPV backpack. Now this backpack is no joke. I got to test this thing in the middle of Australia for a month and I put it through its paces, mate. Like, we went to Kings Canyon Gorge, we went to Uluru, we did some serious hikes. So this bag has been put through the ringer. Now, I'm a big fan of PGYTECH to begin with. I already use their OneMo Backpack as my go-to camera bag. I put all my camera stuff for filming these YouTube videos. I put my drones, I put my sound gear. It is just a really capable backpack. And PGYTECH actually reached out to me and asked me to review this new FPV backpack. So I was so stoked to try it out, put it through its paces in the Australian outback. Now, what I love about this backpack is it's actually comfortable to wear. It's not one of those big, bulky, freaking FPV backpacks that are just uncomfortable and awkward and make you look like a freaking big turtle with this thing on your back. This was actually quite slimline for an FPV backpack, and the stuff that you can fit in it is awesome. They have all these different pockets. They got side pockets, top pockets. It's just so customizable what you can do with this bag. And to be honest, when PGYTECH sent me this bag, I really wanted to test this thing, put it through its paces, not give a glorified review and say, yeah, it's a great backpack when I haven't actually tested it. This bag has gone on 6 to 10K hikes and all day hikes. It is winter at the moment, but it was freaking hot in Uluru and Kings Canyon. So trust me when I say this bag is bloody good if you're gonna be hiking. One thing that I do really appreciate that PGYTECH have done with this bag is they've given you all these little extra things that are specifically for FPV. So you've got the remote control stick guards. You've also got the LiPo bag, which you can chuck all your LiPo batteries in there. Now this is an explosion safe bag. So if one of these batteries explode in these bags, you're good to go. You're not going to catch on fire. Your bag's not going to catch on fire. So it's good that they're including this type of stuff with this FPV bag. Now my setup changes all the time. It depends what type of drone I'm taking, what type of camera equipment I'm taking. So on this specific trip, I was using the Avata specifically for all FPV stuff. And I was also using the DJI Mavic 3 Pro. So in this bag, it was kind of like a hybrid. This wasn't a full FPV kit as most of you will buy this bag for, but for me, I like to chuck in multiple drones, multiple cameras, and just have one big bag full of kit. What I really did like about this bag is that the Avata could stay inside the bag. The bag does have straps for the outside with these little ties, so you can tie extra drones on the outside, but in some cases, I'm in and out of the car, throwing the bag around. I don't want to damage my drones, so the fact that you can put these drones inside the bag and keep it, dust free, bang free, like they're just going to be more protected in there, which is really, really nice. And it's actually quite hard to find a bag that will do that. So props to PGYTECH for putting the drones inside the bag. So it is a 30-litre bag. It's big enough for all your dedicated FPV stuff. It has a really good smart interior organization, so you can fiddle with this however you like to customize to what your needs are. It also has some really large side pockets, which are awesome for propellers, cables, any of that awkward stuff that you need with FPV. This bag also has a Z-fold structure, so you can work on your drones and have access to everything really easily. It does also have an external pocket, so you can chuck a tripod in there or your water bottle if you're doing hikes. Another thing that I really love about this bag is it has this quick access at the top. Now they've designed this for you to put your remote controller in there, but what actually I found myself doing is putting my A7S III in there so I could grab it quickly when I needed it. It also has a dedicated sleeve for your iPad or your laptop, and also an AirTag pocket, which is really cool. And the bag is also made of splash-proof material, which is key. If you're going near waterfalls or a bit of rain happens, stuff like that, you know that your gear is going to be protected. Now, I was really lucky. I got to take this bag to Kings Canyon. Now, this is quite a hike and it's pretty sketchy, mate. There's no rails as such. If you fall off the edge, you fall off the edge. Like, this is a hectic hike. It was beautiful. I would have to say it rivals Uluru just a little bit, but the whole experience of climbing through Kings Canyon was just beautiful. I didn't get a chance to get the FPV drone out here, which is a real shame. The light just wasn't right. There were too many people around the cliff faces. It would have just been too dangerous. I did get the Mavic 3 Pro up, so check out some footage that I got with this drone. It's absolutely spectacular. I wouldn't have been able to get my gear there without this bag. I had to climb up hands and knees in some places, and the bag didn't hold me back. It was really comfortable, really sturdy. I knew my gear was safe, and I felt safe carrying it. So should you buy this bag? I think if you need a drone bag, not specifically FPV either, like it doesn't have to be a dedicated FPV bag, because if you are just into drones in general, this bag is really, really cool, and it's really different the way the whole interior is set out, and you can go through so many custom ways of preparing this bag to put your drones in it, your cameras, or your lights, whatever you want to put in it. It doesn't have to be an FPV bag, but it is geared specifically towards FPV pilots, and I love the customization that they've done with it. So they've thought of everything. They've given you a lipo-safe bag. They've given you places for your props, your controller. Outside the bag, you can put drones. Inside the bag, you can put drones. It's just a really well thought out bag, and it's well made. I love the stuff from PGYTECH. I've used them well before they actually contacted me on this channel, so I am a big fan of their stuff. They make quality gear, and you rest assured, if you buy something from PGYTECH, it's gonna be quality, mate. It's good stuff. And that's it for the video, guys. Hooroo. I'll see you in the next one.